was cold, raining, musty. The only thing I recognized in this cruel dark world was this burrow. I was on the hunt for the lost Froldy boots. A bossy broad came to my office and offered a price I couldn't refuse. The name's Link. My last name? To tell you the truth, I can't remember. But enough about me. What about you? Tell me, Mr. Goat. What do you know about the disappearance of Zelda? That's what they all say. Well, then you wouldn't mind if I just threw this rock. Just as I suspected. He would be afraid if I threw a rock. So then we took a selfie together. That was cool. Really cool. Any of you fellas seen the Froldy boots? Wait, what's the idea, fellas? That's when I realized they knew exactly who I was talking about, but they didn't want me to know. From that point on, I knew the hunt had become a chase, and that meant the clock was ticking. Look here, grandson. I'm looking for the boots, and you better start filling in the blanks if you know what's good for ya.
Oh yeah, please don't hurt me, boss. I heard something about the boots.
And he did tell me, but I hurt him anyway. He gave me a hard drive with locations and names of the people who have heard of the supposed missing boots. Up until now, I was beginning to think all was lost. On the way, I met a ghost bird boy. He was a detective named Splanto. He was good, but green. Very green. No, literally. He's green. We fought together. We ate together. But one thing we didn't do together was poop. Because he pooped in the air, and I pooped in my lucky bucket. I made a pit stop at an old colleague's. I watched them play like old times. And then I hurt them. I made shelter and picked up my horse. I hadn't a chance to think until I laid my head at my pillow that night. It gave me time to think. And think I did. I realized I hadn't felt a woman's touch in days. Weeks even. I was beginning to picture Splanto in pigtails. You might guess as to what happened next. I dropped in the Clover Gazette to get in touch with an old flame. Perhaps I could get my rocks off and still take the scent of the trail. Kill 2 birds with one stone. How's it hanging, Toots? I just thought I'd stop by. I could tell by the way she was looking at me. This wasn't the old flame I thought she was.
Oh, Link, you have some nerve coming here after all these years.
Listen, Toots, why don't we head back to your place where it's warm, see? Maybe instead of hating a fella, we could catch up where we left off. And we did catch up. But I didn't just catch up with her, see? How did this get in here? This is not what it looks like. This is just more investigation. I see. At this point, the flames are beginning to burn dull. That is until I heard from an old teacher I remained in touch with that my high school sweetheart had moved back in town. Jokingly, he said he'd trade her address in exchange for me teaching the kids a couple tricks of the trade. Now listen quick and listen fast, kids. When doing detective work, you can gather the best intel from goats and cows, but never squirrels. Squirrels deal only in tricks. And detectives are not clowns. After the lesson, I found the address tucked in a journal upstairs, and I went on my way.
Oh, Linky, it's so nice to see you again.
I was distracted by her ruler. I couldn't tell if she was trying to talk or trying to spank me. Listen, gorgeous. When this is all over, you can spank me all you want. But right now, I have to find the Froldy boots. Have you seen it or haven't you?
Oh, I've heard a thing or two. There's a small gentleman by a rock in the outskirts of town. He's been hollering about the boots. Linky.
When I heard that, I nearly about died. But I didn't. I had work to do. When I found the gentleman, he wasn't exactly what I expected. Splanzo and I thought he'd be taller.
Yeah, boss, I know where Froldy Boots is. This is where you want to go to find the Froldy Boots.
Yeah, Splanto and I didn't see that coming either. When I arrived, it was more small gentlemen. They were yelling and pointing towards outside.
Froldy Boots, Froldy Boots, Froldy Boots, Froldy Boots, Froldy Boots.
Listen, pal, I'm starting to burn up something hot if you feel my drift. Where are the boots?
Like, man, I'll tell you where they are, man. Just watch my dance, man.
Alright, I watched. Now tell me.
Like I'm Froldy Boots, man.
I couldn't believe it. Froldy Boots was a green beatnik all along. It was a closed and shut case. I could head home and tell the bossy blonde I had found the Froldy Boots.